Hello everyone. Now let us continue with our civics chapter number 6, political parties. In the last video we have studied about the political parties and why they are necessary and what are the components of political parties. Now let us study further. There are three major types of political parties. In the world there are three major types of political parties: mono-party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. By the name itself you have come to know. Mono means single, bi means two, multi means more than two. Monoparty system is a one-party rule practiced in China. So China is the example of monoparty system. Bi-party system is practiced in the UK, United Kingdoms, and the USA, United States of America. So the UK and the USA are the examples of bi-party system, and the multi-party system is practiced in India. So India is the example of multi-party system. Let us study them in detail. Monoparty system is a political system in which only one party controls and runs the government. So only one party is there in monoparty system which runs the government. For example, fascism ideology by Mussolini in Italy and Nazism ideology by Hitler in Germany. So Mussolini was the part of that party which was the monoparty which ruled Italy through monoparty system, and Hitler, we know about him. He ruled Germany through his Nazi party, which was the only one party was ruling the Germany. In other words, there is no opposition party in this system. So there is no ruling party. There is only ruling party. There is no opposition party in monoparty system. So the Communist Party of China is another example of monoparty system. So Germany, Italy and China, these are the countries where only one party is their monoparty system is followed. One of the advantages, now let us see what are the advantages of monoparty system. One of the advantages of this type of a system is that it is less expensive as compared to other systems. It is less expensive because only one party is there, so expenses are very less. People have no choice and there is practically no campaigning, as there is only one party and one contender. So no campaigning, no expenses, no expenditures. So it is less expensive system of government. So monoparty. Next, there is also stability in this type of a system as there is no opposition and no chance of being voted out of a power. So this party which runs the government, which is single party, there is a stability because of the single party, because there is no opposition and no chance of getting voted out. However, there are several disadvantages. Now let us study what are the disadvantages of monoparty system. Disadvantages of this system: it is undemocratic as political competition is absent. There should be a political competition, then only the government should would run in fair way. But since it is monoparty, so it is undemocratic because there is no political competition. The voter has no choice and the party can become dictatorial, corrupt and authoritarian. The voter has no choice because only one party and one contender is there. So it can become dictatorial. Dictatorship would be there, corruption would be there, and authoritarian would be there if only monoparty system exists. In a single party system, there is no one to question the decision makers, so there is a possibility that the citizens' rights may be trespassed, of course. In addition, the absence of independent judiciary make it difficult to keep a check on the government. So if only monoparty system is there, there is no judiciary, and if there is no one to keep a check on the monoparty system, then that becomes the undemocratic way of governing the country, because if judiciary system is not there, then it becomes difficult for the citizens to survive in this kind of government. Now let us study about bi-party. A bi-party system is a type of a system in which power alternates between two parties only. In this system, the party that gets the majority forms the government and the other party forms the opposition. There is stability and continuity of policies and programs in this type of system as it comes to power having one of majority. So there is a lot of stability in this type of system of government. Another important advantage is that there is a strong opposition, as only one party forms the opposition. So two parties, bi-party means two, whosoever will get the maximum vote will become the ruling party and the other party becomes the opposition party. So this opposition party would be the strong opposition, would be giving the strong opposition to the ruling party. However, the disadvantages in this system is that the choice is limited between two parties, and so public opinion cannot be expressed. There are possibilities of cabinet dictatorship too, since the party that comes into power after winning an absolute majority and cannot be changed till the term is completed. So there are chances of cabinet dictatorship. Why? Because the party which has won the election cannot be changed until the next term of election comes. The example of this type of system are the Conservatives and the Labour parties in the UK, which are the two parties. As I gave you the example of UK and USA are the examples of bi-party system. So which are the two parties in UK? The names of those two parties are Conservatives and the Labour parties in United Kingdom, and the two parties of USA are the Republicans and the Democrats. These two parties are there ruling and the opposing in the USA and UK. Now let us study about multi-party system. A multi-party system is a system in which several parties compete for power, and more than two parties have a reasonable chance of coming into power either on their own or in alliance with others. So what is a multi-party system? In a multi-party system, more than two parties are have a reasonable chance of coming into power, and they can form their alliance, and they can rule the country or govern the country. This is a democratic system where the opinions of the people are represented adequately by the government, and there is a choice for the voters. Since there are multi-parties, so voters have vast choices so that they can choose their own they can vote their party which they think is eligible to run the government. Okay, as the legislature is made up of coalition parties, it is difficult for the cabinet to dominate the legislature, and hence there is no possibility of cabinet dictatorship. Here in multi-party system, there is no chance of cabinet dictatorship, because the legislature where the cabinet meets, that legislature is made up of coalition parties. Coalition parties means more than two parties, they come together and they form coalition. So here there is no chance for any one party to dominate or to dictate. So the cabinet dictatorship is not valid over here. A coalition government is generally a multi-party system where no single party wins a majority of seats and many parties get together based on compromise and tolerance. So best example of coalition government is the Maharashtra government, which is run by three parties coming together: Shiv Sena, NCP and INC. Thus, a multi-party system is more advantageous than other systems in a country like India. It is accountable and it represents democratic ideals. It also creates internal checks and balances within a coalition government. So these parties, they keep check on each other where no unfair practices are done, and the judiciary system is also there in multi-party system where in India judiciary is also there to keep a balance and check on these parties. So multi-party system is more advantageous than other two, means mono-party system and bi-party system. So till here we have studied about the types of political parties: mono, bi and multi-parties. Multi-parties. Okay, in the next video we are going to study in detail about the national parties and regional parties and national parties in detail further. Till then, please read this much part in the textbook and refresh or highlight important points and try to understand. If you have not understood, please watch these videos again and again, and also don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Until then, bye.